A Las Vegas man who was arrested at a security checkpoint near former President Donald Trump's California rally has been released from custody facing two charges. Gun possession relating to that. The suspect was found in possession of loaded firearms, multiple passports, and a fake license plate. This is all according to local authorities.
And the incident comes as a pro-Trump organization is suing several federal agencies, claiming that they were illegally concealing records on Ryan Ruth. Now, again, this is a separate incident, but he was the suspect charged in the second assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. This happened back at the golf course. Joining us now,
the America First legal executive director releasing a statement saying this: the American people have every right to know what the federal government knew about Ryan Ruth. There is simply no possible way that a man who traveled to foreign battlefields and recruited foreign fighters to engage in war was not on the federal government's radar. Jonathan, I would go to you on this. Will there be enough evidence to win this legal battle? Again, the evidence is obviously what you would need here. How much of it do you see?
This battle is going to be difficult, specifically because of the timing. I think that that's absolutely correct. It doesn't. I think it takes a long time to get this type of information together. But one thing's for sure, the American public certainly doesn't have a right to know this information and get it. My concern here is that a FOIA request will likely be denied because this is currently under investigation right now. Routinely, they will deny these types of requests because it's pending an investigation. So it may be some time before we get this information, but we likely will be able to find out eventually that this person was a person of interest prior to the attempted assassination.
Ron Chapman, by the way. Apologies to you, Ron. Ron, final thoughts to you on this, and then maybe thinking back to Thomas Matthew Crooks in Butler, PA. Obviously, he is deceased. He was taken out just seconds after he fired shots at the president, and then few attending, and one ending deadly. Can you talk to that point? Do we know it? Does the public still have this urge to know a little bit more about that assassination attempt, about that suspect and who he was communicating with, if anyone, the training, etc.?
Absolutely. The amount of secrecy is just very strange here. And let me just offer a counterexample. In response to January 6th, we saw a tremendous amount of information released by the government. We saw open hearings related to that. We saw open discussion. But in these two assassination attempts, we don't see the type of evidence that we normally would see disclosed by the government. And I think that that's very telling. What needs to happen here, from a public policy standpoint, come forward with the information, have some press conferences, release selectively a certain amount of information so the public can be informed, because leaving individuals in the dark like this is just simply inappropriate. I think people have a right to know, and we shouldn't have to sue in order to get this information.
All right, we appreciate your opinion on that. Ron Chapman joining us.